this is one of those interesting cases where you've got, a dismembered body. And oftentimes when we have a case, you can tell a lot by injuries. Here, I think you can tell a lot by the way the body was dismembered. When I hear that someone cut through the femur, I know right away, if I'm an investigator, that this is probably not someone who's done this very often. We're not looking for a hunter. We're not looking for a doctor or someone in the medical field. Those are the types of things that help you solve cases.
Yeah, the body's always telling you something, but believe it or not, as odd as this may sound, I'm thinking of one dismemberment case where they were actually a 15 and 16-year-old boy that were the defendants. They weren't sophisticated murderers or whatever, but they did a pretty good job at dismembering the body, which was one of the issues that you bring out to show that it was purposeful conduct, that there was some sort of a priori attempt to try to figure that out, because a lot of people just start hacking away, and when you see that, it becomes a more unsophisticated person. I mean, so there's some things you could tell by the way they did it. Computers usually can help you out with regard to that, but I've seen people that are young and inexperienced be able to do it. But of course, the body, that's why always having a body is so important, because it gives you so much information about how the crime committed and who may have done it. And by the way, it's not an easy thing to do. It takes a lot of effort. The body is very strong. The bones are very difficult to get through. That's why I've always found dismemberment cases to be a kind of special subset of cases of real strangers, because you got to get up close and personal as a human being to chop somebody up and do something like that. And I still find it to be something like in a million years I couldn't see myself doing or anybody that I know doing. And homicide I get, but that is just a step further.
It's just a step further, and it leads me to my question for you, knowing that you've handled dismemberment cases, and that is, Bob, why? What's the motive behind it? Is it, I mean, the disrespect for the body, for the person, that's number one, but number two, do you think in a case like this it was done to try to distribute body parts so that perhaps the animals in the woods would eat them, that the body would quote-unquote disappear?
The cases that I've had, let me just make up, I mean, I can't say that this is the way it is. I'm not a psychologist, but they tended to be extremely narcissistic and self-centered people who really could care less. And of course, I think they're chopping the body up, yes, to do exactly what you're saying in order to avoid detection, throw the body parts in water, which I've seen in cases that I've actually handled, or to bury them or hope that they get eaten by animals in order to destroy the evidence. And again, I think it's the type of person. I mean, there's lots of ways that people try to think about getting rid of a body or disposing of a body, but actually cutting it into pieces takes that special kind of lack of empathy for a human being to do, because you got to get up and personal and bloody when it happens. Even though the body's gone, there's blood all over the place.